Hey, what's going on, everybody? How you doing today? Tonight, we're talking about movies, lots of movies. Just got back from a double feature, and guess what? After these two videos are posted, I'm going out again. We're going to be seeing The Northman tonight. But aside the fact, let's talk about the unbearable weight of massive talent. This is the Nicolas Cage fantasy fairy tale film. This is a story of the actor Nick Cage, but it is a made up story of the man Nicolas Cage. Nothing about the story is true. We have Neil Patrick Harris in the movie playing his manager Richard Fink. So that kind of tells you right off the bat that a lot of this is fake. Obviously, Neil Patrick Harris is not Nicolas Cage's manager. Look, this movie coming out, and let's read the synopsis here. Unfulfilled and facing a financial ruin, actor Nick Cage accepts a $1 million offer to attend a wealthy fan's birthday party. Things take a wildly unexpected turn when a CIA operative recruits Cage for an unusual mission, taking on the role of Lifetime. He soon finds himself channeling his most iconic and beloved characters to save himself and his loved ones. So he meets Pedro Pascal. It's the $1 million offer to come to this birthday party. We find out Pedro Pascal's family is into some bad stuff. Guns, shooting, violence. Nicolas Cage gets involved in this, and one thing leads to another, and it's a story of their sort of bond. Nicolas Cage and Pedro Pascal create a bond in this film, which I thought was great. I thought their chemistry was fantastic. Loved all of their scenes together. There's a scene where they do acid, and I think that might be my favorite scene of the movie. So funny. Their chemistry is so good, and I thought that was great. There's a scene in the film that we see in the trailer where Pascal takes Nicolas Cage through this room with all Nicolas Cage memorabilia, with the two golden guns, with the statuette. I went to the bathroom. I missed that scene, but I saw it in the trailer, but I did not see the whole scene. But their back and forth is great, and I was such a big fan of the pace of this movie. It feels like it doesn't fly by, but it goes so smoothly. Like you're always kind of wanting to see what's going to happen next. To be honest, before we meet Pedro Pascal, it feels like they could have sped it up a tiny bit. There's a lot of setup to Nick and his family in this movie, his fake family, which I understand because that's kind of the core of the heart of the film, is a very family-oriented story. We have Lily Mosheen playing Addie as his daughter. She's disconnected from him, very similar to the story from Everywhere All at Once, to where it was a disconnected mother and daughter. This film, it's more of a disconnected father and daughter, with the divorced mother in there as well. So it's kind of similar in that aspect. Ike Barinholtz and Tiffany Haddish are playing the CIA agents in the movie that are kind of behind the scenes telling Nick Cage that, look, this is what you're dealing with, this is where you are, and this is what we need you to do. And a lot of it plays out really in the way you'd expect. The movie kind of takes no twists and turns, really. It all just kind of plays out the way you think it will play out. But it is extremely fun, and it references so many Nicolas Cage movies. If you have a movie like this, you have to reference as much as possible, and this movie does that. And I love the references to National Treasure. It's one of my favorite Nicolas Cage movies, National Treasure 2. Love those films, and I'm so happy that they're mentioned in this movie. A joke about how fast he runs. Was it the stunt department, or was it the behind the scenes featurette that they talk about? I thought that was hilarious, and he does actually quote the Wicker Man remake in this movie.
Oh my god!
If you watch this channel and you know anything about me, and you follow me on Instagram, the Wicker Man 1973 film is one of my favorite films of all time. So the remake, laughable remake. I mean, it's not very good, but that scene is so iconic, and Nick Cage gives such an iconic performance when not the bees, not the bees. That he says that in this movie, and it was so nice to hear. It's at the tail end of the film, so if you're not paying attention, you're not going to catch it because it's very casually said. But I loved that so much. Look, the emotional side of the movie, I didn't feel like I was totally, completely into it or invested, but I had more fun with it. I think this is an extremely investing time if you want to sit there and be entertained and have fun, not maybe emotionally investing. But the story is fine. I mean, it's a good little story, and Nicolas Cage gives a great performance. And hey, from this, maybe we'll see another National Treasure movie. Maybe we'll see another film where he does play the lead, and we get another crazy performance because he's known for a lot of the craziness. But look, the unbearable weight of massive talent. Going to give this movie 4 out of 5 stars. Very, very happy that it turned out good. I wouldn't say I loved it, but it was close. I would say I really thoroughly enjoyed this movie. And before I go, I just will say Pedro Pascal steals the film. He is so good in this movie, and a movie about Nicolas Cage, you think Nick Cage would steal it, but Pedro Pascal steals this film. He's fantastic in the movie, and they have great chemistry, and I would watch it again just for them. Just for that acid scene. Hilarious. Loved it. One of the best scenes of the year so far. Yeah, so that's my thoughts on the movie, guys. Come your thoughts. Do you plan on seeing it? What do you think about it if you did see it? What's your favorite Nicolas Cage movie? For me, top of my head, I'm going to go National Treasure 1 and 2. Love those films, and maybe I'll do reviews for them on the channel pretty soon. But yeah, that's really my thoughts on the movie. Comment down below. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for a bunch more reviews. Like I said, I saw 2 films tonight. We're going to be talking about DreamWorks' The Bad Guys next. Videos are going to go up back to back, so definitely come on over. Check that out. Tonight, it is almost 10 p.m. right now. We're going to the 10:30 showing of The Northman. Don't know if I'm going to have a review up for that tonight or tomorrow morning. So depending on where you are, check for the review for that. Can't wait to see it. I'm so excited. But yeah, guys, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram. More on those in the description of this video. And that's about it for me. Thank you so much for watching my review for The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. And until next time, over and out.